Assalamualaikum. Kaifa, haalukum. Bakar. Alhamdulillah. Being a wife and mother is a noble blessing for a woman. For the success of a husband and the righteousness of his children are greatly determined by the role of a woman in the family. Insya Allah, it will lead to paradise. Just like the story of the Sohaybah we are about to share. Who was she? What is her story? Let's find out together. Bismillah. Among the special women of early Islam was Ummu Ruman. Ummu Ruman was the mother of Aisyah, the wife of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Her husband was the beloved companion of the Prophet, Bakar As-Siddiq. The Prophet would visit their house almost daily, either in the morning or in the evening. Ummu Ruman had every reason to be proud of her family. Her daughter became the wife of the Prophet, and her husband was the closest person to the Prophet. Ummu Ruman always welcomed the Prophet with respect. Like her husband, she supported the Prophet. She believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even before Islam, she was known as a woman of noble character and eloquence. Before marrying Abu Bakr, she was married to an honorable young man, a leader among his people. Ummu Ruman married Harith ibn Abdullah al-Adzi. Harith brought her from the region of As-Sara to Mecca. It was customary for a newcomer to seek a friend in a new place. Someone who could protect and assist them. So, Harith befriended Abu Bakr. However, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had his own plan. Not long after, Harith passed away. Thus, Abu Bakr married Ummu Ruman to honor his friend. Ummu Ruman embraced Islam in Mecca, following her husband. She was among the first to convert to Islam. Abu Bakr had divorced his previous wife, who was a polytheist. From her, Abu Bakr had 2 children, named Abdullah and Osma. Ummu Ruman had a child named Tafail from her marriage to Harith. Since marrying Abu Bakr, Ummu Ruman raised Abdullah and Osma. Later, from their marriage, Ummu Ruman and Abu Bakr had 2 children, Abdurrahman and Aisyah. Ummu Ruman took good care of Aisyah, raising and educating her well. She prepared her to be a righteous and intelligent Muslim woman. When her husband, Abu Bakar As-Siddiq, migrated with the Prophet, Ummu Ruman took charge as the head of the family. She never faltered, even when the Quraysh disbelievers continued to harass her. Ummu Ruman deeply loved Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his messenger. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam proposed to Aisyah through Khala bint Hakim, Ummu Ruman did not object and was, in fact, very happy. She left the decision to her husband, Abu Bakr, as the head of the family and guardian of their daughter, and, of course, Abu Bakr As-Siddiq happily accepted the proposal. After the migration to Medina, Ummu Ruman reminded the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam about Aisyah through her husband, Abu Bakr. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam accepted it. Before the wedding, Aisyah fell ill and became weak. She grew thin and her face was pale. Ummu Ruman carefully took care of her until Aisyah was ready to join the household of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Years passed. One day, the hypocrites caused trouble for the household of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Aisyah. This happened when Aisyah was accidentally left behind by the Prophet's caravan. She was later escorted back by a companion named Safwan bin Mu'attal. This incident gave rise to slander. Slander spread about Aisyah. In such difficult times, her mother, Ummu Ruman, stood by her. Ummu Ruman heard the rumors, but remained composed. She did not ask Aisyah about it, for she knew her daughter well and believed that someone was spreading lies. However, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the truth about Aisyah through another person. Aisyah went to her parents' house, crying. Ummu Ruman tried to comfort her. Take the news lightly, Ummu Ruman advised. This is how Ummu Ruman taught. But the blow of the slander was too heavy for Aisyah. She fell ill from constantly weeping. Ummu Ruman continued to advise her to remain patient. After several days passed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed verses to defend Aisyah. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to Abu Bakr's house, the revelation confirming Aisha's innocence was sent down. Ummu Ruman asked Aisyah to rise and thank the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She taught that, in a family, sometimes problems arise. Thus, forgiveness and gratitude are the way forward. When Ummu Ruman passed away, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam personally lowered her into the grave. He then said, "Whoever wishes to see one of the women of paradise with beautiful, large eyes, let them look at Ummu Ruman." Ummu Ruman was an example of a righteous and pure wife who always supported and helped her husband. During her life, Ummu Ruman also freed many weak slaves who had embraced Islam. This concludes our story for today. May there be many lessons and wisdom we can benefit from. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow and be pleased with us to remain in the ranks of the followers of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam until paradise. Ameen. Wallahu a'lam bisawab. Wassalamualaikum.